Hello, everyone, and welcome to Franklin County High School. You're watching the Bluegrass Sports Network, and today is a huge day of high school basketball. I'm Lanny Brannick, pleased to be alongside Clint Goins and all of our production team here. Bo Craycraft in the back. We've got one of his kids on the camera. We're always happy to make this a family event. Three big games. We're going to start off with Western Hills and Tates Creek here in about 2 minutes. The Western Hills Wolverines are 3-4 on the season. They've scored 429 points, given up 449 points. They shoot 46% from the field and 32% from three, and about 66% from the line. The Tates Creek Commodores are 2-6, and they've had one game lost to COVID. They've scored 504 points, given up 567. They shoot about 45% from the field and 30% from three, and about 63% from the line. And we are about to have our national anthem, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Starting lineups, Camden Combs. DeKevian Young. Eric Hackett. Sam Parrish. And R.J. Smith for the Commodores. Their leading scorer is Sam Parrish with almost 20 points per game. Eric Hackett averages 15 points per game, and R.J. Smith averages 14 points per game. 6'7" senior for the Wolverines, Eric Gabbard. 6'4" junior, Walter Campbell. Austin Stone gets the start. He came off the bench last game. Zach Simonis is their leading scorer with 19.4 points per game. Walter Campbell averages 16 points a game. So this is the Gary Moore Classic. Jeff Cody is the coach of the Wolverines. Jared Gay Sr. is the coach for the Commodores. Gary Moore was a player and a coach here for many years, and took the team to 3 Sweet 16 appearances, one as a player, one as an assistant coach, and one as a coach. And so This is a game played or a series of games played in his honor. Tates Creek really starts 4 guards and a forward. Western Hills has a couple of pretty good big guys. So Parrish is out front. Western Hills looks like they're going to play a 3-2 zone to start. And Hackett out front. Inside to Smith. Back out to Parrish. To Hackett for 3. It's good. So Eric Hackett gets the scoring started here. 7.5 minutes to go. Zach Simonis is the leading scorer for the Wolverines. He can shoot from anywhere, really. He's number 13 with the ball now. Walter Campbell is a real beast underneath, rebounding the ball. Alex Stone had a really good game last time. Austin Stone, my fault, my apologies. Here's Simonis. Short, Smith with a rebound. Commodores run. Parrish. Now the Wolverines kind of switch to a 3-2 zone. Long 3 in the corner miss. Simonis with the rebound. Almost throws it away. Scramble on the floor, takes a timeout. So a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick timeout and come right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
6.5 minutes to go here, 3-0. There was a scramble on the floor, and Zach Simonis took a quick timeout. Western Hills comes back down to greeted by the Commodores 2-3 zone. Campbell turns it over. Rebound, Stone, maybe. Scramble underneath. Parrish with the bucket. Tates Creek out to a 5-0 lead. Hills faces their zone. Stone drives it. Nothing there. Back to Stone. He takes a little baseline jumper, no good. Campbell comes up with the rebound. He's fouled. So Walter Campbell will go to the line for 2 shots. That one's good. The Wolverines do something interesting. They don't contest the second free throw. They don't try to get the rebound. They set up for the press. That one's missed. So they press off even a missed shot in a little 2-2-1 press. Commodores break it. Parrish out front. Over to Hackett for 3. Rebounded Combs. And that one's good. Parrish has his 5th point. Campbell underneath, gets his own board, and it's good. So Campbell doing work here. Nice pass. Blew it, and that's over the back. The foul will be on Camden Combs. That's his second foul, so he will be replaced. It's number 42, Casey Walls. Tates Creek is wearing black uniforms with maroon numbers, and it's really hard to see the numbers. Western Hills in white with their green. They're the home team, and that will go out of bounds. (8-3) here in the early going. 4.5 left in the first quarter. Tates Creek works it around the Wolverines zone. Parrish out front with it to Hackett. Back to Parrish. The Commodores have no real height to speak of. Nice pass into Parrish, and he has 7 points. Parrish living up to his reputation as a 20-point per game scorer. Nice pass from Gabbard to Campbell, but no good. That's probably a foul. Parrish has 9 points here in the first quarter. He has 9 points in 4.5 minutes. Simonis drives, and he's fouled. Foul on Walls. It's his first, the team's third foul. Simonis to the line for 2 shots. Smattering of fans here in the gym this morning for the Gary Moore Classic. Simonis is on the board. Now for his second shot. It's good. 12-5. Commodores break the press. Nice pass, nice drive down the lane. No good, and that's going to be off the Wolverines. Looks like Hackett will inbound. Hackett gets it into R.J. Smith, who's fouled. Cody not happy. That's the coach. Tells his defense nobody's talking. R.J. Smith for 2. That one's gets the friendly roll. That one's off. 13-5. Simonis comes down against the zone to Gabbard. Colton Perkins for 3. Western Hills cuts the lead to 5, then they press. Commodores manage to break it. Handled by Parrish. To Smith. To Commodore. Sam Parrish. 12 points already. Walter Campbell is fouled. Looks like that's going to be on Casey Walls. Campbell to the line for 2 shots. 2:32 to go. 16-8. Tates Creek out in front of Western Hills. Western Hills will press. Subs in for them. Jake Dickin is in. Hills drops back into a 2-3 or a 3-2, depending. A lot of times it's 3-2. So far, the Commodores haven't had much trouble figuring it out with a 16-10 lead. Commodore to Smith to Commodore to Parrish. Stolen. Perkins takes it away to Simonis. Gives Simonis 4 points on the day. Perkins with the assist. Coming up later, we will have a couple of teams we don't see all that often. Franklin County will be hosting the Russell Red Devils, as that one's missed. And Shelby County and Pineville will tip it off here at Franklin County in the Gary Moore Classic. 16-12. Smith to Parrish. Back to Smith. They may be holding for one shot. Little motion out front. Parrish. Over to Camden Combs. No, not Camden Combs. Parrish out front. Looking for something to do here. So Tates Creek just content to run their offense here without really making any effort to get to the basket. Parrish gets a pick. And they got an illegal pick on R.J. Smith, and they already have 5 team fouls, and we're still in the first quarter. Simonis thought about it, didn't do it. Down to Campbell. Definite mismatch down there. And they're going to get Campbell for the offensive foul. Throwing some elbows. His first foul. Eric Hackett in for the Commodores. Parrish will bring it up. He has 12 points already. And they're going to hold for one shot. We're about 10 seconds right now. 7, 6, 5, 4. Deep three from the corner, no good. Rebounded. And it's good. Hackett with the bucket, and we will take a break, come right back with the second quarter on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
18-12 here in the at the end of the first quarter. We got a few replays we want to show real quick. That's Sam Parrish for 3. Colton Perkins, long 3. Parrish again, sharpshooter with 12 points. And this is Simonis for the layup. And here right at the end of the quarter, barely gets it up and in, but it's good for Eric Hackett. Western Hills will have the ball to start this second quarter. Thanks everyone for tuning in to the Gary Moore Classic on the Bluegrass Sports Network. Tates Creek's in a zone again. They match up a little bit out of it. Gabbard with the ball, top of the key Long three for Jake Dick, and it's off. But Campbell with a rebound. Misses two. Fouled. And he'll go to the line for two. Walter Campbell and Eric Gabbard are severe mismatches. This Tates Creek team is not tall. They started 4 guards and a forward. And the Commodores take a timeout. So we'll take a quick break and come right back. You're watching the Bluegrass Sports Network. Walter Campbell at the line for two after the timeout from Tates Creek. They have 4 timeouts remaining, and Western Hills has 4 timeouts remaining. Possession arrow to Tates Creek. Campbell's good on his first one. He has 6 points. Give him 7. Wolverines get it within 4. They have a physical matchup advantage, but Sam Parrish is probably the best player on the floor. That ball's long. Nice pass from Simonis to Campbell. Walter Campbell doing work. Almost blocked by Gabbard. Campbell with the rebound. Simonis pushing to Perkins. He had Gabbard, didn't give it to him. Back to Simonis. To Gabbard. High post, low post game to Campbell. That's good. They can't stop him down there, folks. He's got 11 points. Eric Hackett turns it over. Scramble for the ball. And Wolverines get a timeout as Campbell had the ball on the floor. And we'll take a quick break and come right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
All right, 18-18. We got a tie game here early in the second quarter, 6:44 to go. Walter Campbell for the Wolverines cannot be stopped. He's taller and bigger than everyone on the floor, and they are starting to take full advantage of those skills. Simonis double teamed, breaks the pressure, and he's fouled. DeKevian Young is what we have on the for the foul. So Simona, they're already at 7 team fouls. Western Hills only has 2 team fouls. Simonis gets a friendly roll. That's his 5th point. And that one rolls in. Give him 6, and the Wolverines press, and they take a 2-point lead, their first of the game. Wolverines fall back in a 3-2 zone. Perkins, Dickin, Simonis, Campbell, and Gabbard on the floor. Duong Over to Parrish for three. That's good. Parrish looks like he's shooting a layup from out there. Simonis has some trouble, breaks the press. Campbell underneath. Dicking back to Simonis. Drives it. Give and go. That's a pretty play. Zach Simonis with his 8th point. And Hills takes the lead back, 22-21. Commodores break the press. Over Gabbard, and that's out of bounds off of Gabbard. Austin Stone back in the game. And Keith Wicker's in. Duong to Smith. To Parrish. Brings it to the middle, working against the 2-3 zone. Back to Parrish. Parrish handles it. To Smith. To Duong. That's off. Rebounded. Parrish. Parrish is having himself a game, folks. He has 17 points. We're not even halfway through the second quarter yet. Stone with work. Simonis for a long three. It's good. So Western Hills answers. 25-23. Hackett for three. That's off. Smith had it for a moment, but I think it's going to be out on Stone. Smith the inbound to Parrish in the corner. Simonis with the rebound to Gabbard. Nice pass. Keith Wickers. So the Hills fast break works out and they take a 4-point lead. Simonis almost with the steal. Picked up by Smith. Nice job by Eric Hackett to shoot over Gabbard. He has 7 points. Wickers gets it over the line, looking for Gabbard. Doesn't get him. Simonis closely guarded. Now he finds Gabbard. Give and go, not there to Wickers. And that's out of bounds. Substitutions for Tates Creek. Jacoby Commodore in. And Camden Combs back in. Little trap press here. Smith gets it across the line. Euro step, misses it. And they're going to get Walter Campbell, I think, on the hack. That's his second foul. So he will come out. So here comes Javion Campbell. About the same size. Parrish open there for a second. Doesn't take it. Parrish. Little jump step back to Duong, back to Parrish. He's fouled. Fouls on Campbell. His first. Parrish has 18 points, folks. The chance for 19. 1-point game here in the second quarter. Got a good one going. Western Hills, Tates Creek. That one's good. Sam Parrish is on fire, folks. Now Hills will face a press. And they're going to get him for a block. Let's see. We got number 5, Eric Hackett. 8th team foul. Wickers for 1 and the bonus. That's good. So Western Hills back out in front. It's been a back and forth game for most of the second quarter. Second one is good. Wickers has 4 points. Duong, that's short. Simonis with his second rebound. Guarded in the backcourt. Campbell with it. 1-4 high-low run here by the Wolverines. Back to Simonis as they set it up again. He takes it all the way, and it's good. Long to Parrish. He's not bashful. Nice drive there. No good, though, for Hackett. And they're going to get Javion Campbell his second foul, team 5th foul. Camden Combs at the line looking for his first points. That one's short. Jaden Myers and Colton Perkins back in the game for Western Hills. The first time we're seeing Myers. Camden Combs has one more free throw. I'm not sure what the problem is. The referee's looking at the rim and pointing out some sort of issue. Not sure. So we got a little stoppage in play here. So we're going to take a break and try to figure out what's happening. We'll come right back and get you the information as soon as we can on the Bluegrass Sports Network. Yep. And we'll figure out what's going on with this rim. We will talk about that as soon as we get some information, but play is stopped here. So Zach Simonis is having himself a quarter here, folks. Watch this give and go from Gabbard. That's good. And now here's Simonis for a long three, and he's capable of that. That's good. Nice looking stroke, too. He and Parrish have a really nice stroke. And then he takes it down the lane with the Euro step, off-footed, and it's good. So we're looking at the rim here, and we think, not sure, but just looking at what we're seeing, the rim is bent. The rim is very slightly bent forward. And with 2 additional games to go after this one, this could be an issue here. So I believe the athletics director is directly under the rim, and they're looking at it, and play is stopped. So we will just take a break here as we try to figure out exactly what's going on, and we'll come back and tell you when we know here on the Bluegrass Sports Network. So we have an 18-volt drill on the rim right now. That looks like all the repair. Anyway, we got a couple replays we'd like to show you. And referees they're going to call them back on the floor. So we'll get to those at halftime. So Camden Combs is at the line for two. Western Hills leads 31-27. Combs has already taken his first shot. There's just one left. That one's off the mark. Rebound Myers. Simonis picks up his dribble. He's trapped. They're going to call foul there. They're going to call that foul on Duong. It looks like a pretty good trap to me, but Simonis is going to get a one and bonus out of it. Casey Walls is back in the game. Simonis with his 14th point of the half. And that one's good too. 15 points for him. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Wolverines out to a 6-point lead. Almost stolen away by Stone. Combs picks it up. That's a nice pass. Very well done. Jacoby Commodore gets on the board. Perkins out front with it. Gets it to Gabbard. Wide open. Eric Gabbard with his first 2 points. And they're going to get Walls. No, they're going to get a foul. Looked like Walls kind of walked, but they're going to get a bump. Fouls on Eric Gabbard, his second. Dickin is also in the game, and Josiah Taylor comes in the game for the Commodores. Out front to Parrish. Working against the zone. To Combs. Nice pass. Jacoby Commodore with his 4th point. 35-31. Perkins into the middle to Dickin. To Perkins. Perkins to Simonis, working off a pick. Gives it away, but they're going to bail him out with a foul. The referee that was behind the play called the foul. Second foul on Jacoby Commodore. It's the 10th team foul. Simonis with his 16th point. Javion Campbell back in the game. Walter Campbell's been out for a little while now with 2 fouls. 17 points for Simonis. Long 3. Jacoby Commodore with 7 quick points. And that's a travel. Jaden Myers just trying to move too fast. Parrish brings the ball up into the 3-2 zone. We're under 12 seconds here. Parrish looking for one shot here. Get it back to him. 3. Oh, and there's a foul. They're going to get Perkins. He's not happy about that one. So Parrish with a chance to tie the game as we go to halftime. Four dribbles. 20 points for the young man. Long sequence, but effective. 21 points for him. Chance to make it a tie game here as we go to the half. Two seconds on the clock. Jake Dickin heaves it. It's short, and we go to the half. Tie ball game, 37-37. You're watching the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
What's your job? What's your title?
Untitled Executive Director. So
Good for you.
yeah, my goal is when I get older, there's a ton of little fire and police jobs, like municipal plants. So my goal is like when my wife's done teaching, we could retire and I could go, run a small municipal plant. So I needed the experience, but I didn't have to sacrifice. It's not, it's very, I'm blessed financially. It's not an issue there, but it's I didn't have to sacrifice complete. I'm not tied to the office every day. Like I can do these things. Go watch my kid play soccer. He's not that close enough. He's got a little silver.
Reminds me of a guy I used to play with in high school named Marty Rankin, who ended up. Marty was, I think he finished out at Thomas More and then ended up staying in Northern Kentucky.
My dad said he knew the guy that was coaching Congress, so I guess he was in Scott County for a while.
Oh yeah, Brad was born and raised in Scott County, and then he coached. He was an assistant here for several years. He was a paraprofessional. I think they emerged in.
So they probably would have. Well, yeah, but Nicholas County's not very good.
Carlisle's even bigger than Pineville. I got my first real newspaper job when I was 18 years old. I was a senior in high school. I got $75 a week to run the sports page. I worked at the Nicholas News Herald, which was I felt like it was pretty good money to run around with,
Ethan. Colby. Trying to put the headset on.
My dad just posted that. What?
Oh my gosh, dude. Clint, wait till I tell you. Well, I might have to let Andy tell you. But he had the most insane week this week with his dad. You'll never believe it. Yes, it's insane. I want to tell you, so I'm probably going to tell you just like a big surprise. Let me just show. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you in just a minute. It's insane.
What happened? All right, folks, you just saw the best replays of the first half. We're just about to get underway here in the second half. I'll run down the scores for you real quick. R.J. Smith for the Commodores had a single point. Eric Hackett had 7. Jacoby Commodore had 7. And Sam Parrish, 22 points, folks. He was on fire. He had 2 threes. I thought he had more than that. Looks like just 2. No, he had 3 threes. My fault. For the Wolverines, Colton Perkins had a triple. Walter Campbell had 11 points, and then he ended up with his second foul. Zach Simonis, not to be outdone, 17 points. Keith Wickers had 4 points, and Eric Gabbard had 2 points. So we expect to see the starters back out for the Wolverines. Stone, Campbell, Simonis, Gabbard, and Perkins. Nope. I stand corrected. It's Campbell, Perkins, Dickin, Simonis, and Gabbard. Smith, Vaughn, Parrish, Combs, and I'll get you the other one in just a second, and Hackett, who had the ball right there, Dwong. Over to Parrish. Wolverines in a zone. Dwong to Parrish. Hackett. Parrish. Picked up by Simonis. Parrish from 26 feet out. Nope. Dwong is open. He can shoot that. Elects not to. Parrish briefly open. Doesn't shoot it. Dwong in the middle. Parrish for 3. Contested. Off the mark. Campbell comes down with the rebound. He'll give it to Simonis. And we're underway here in the second half. 37-37. I'm Lanny Brannick. Glad to be with you today on the Bluegrass Sports Network. Stolen by Combs to Parrish, and he'll lay it in. So Parrish continues his scoring outpour. Gabbard almost loses it. Keeps it high to Perkins, to Simonis. Trapped out front. And that time, he gets called for the walk. Don't pick up your dribble, his coach says. Jeff Cody. It's good advice, young players. 37-33. Just into the second quarter. Hackett dribbles it out front. Over to Parrish now. Jab step, nice pass to Combs, and it's good. Camden Combs gets on the board. So the Commodores have decided that they don't want to be beat, and that's good for Campbell. Commodores have decided that Zach Simonis is not going to beat them, so they're double teaming him every chance they get. Eric Campbell did not get to play, or I'm sorry, Walter Campbell did not get to play most of the second quarter because of 2 fouls. He's a really dominant presence because he's bigger than every other player on the court. Commodores work against his zone. Combs. Duong picks it up. Parrish thinks about it. Brings it out. 1 point game. Tates Creek with the better of it here in the second half. Long three, no good. Rebound Simonis, his third. Into the corner to Perkins. Gabbard with it, high-low to Campbell. He's dangerous in there. Just off the rim, almost had his own rebound, but didn't. Combs with the rebound. Parrish. Duong, the three, that's good. Duong gets on the board, and now he steals it away. Almost stolen back by Dick and blocked. Hackett with that bucket. Western Hills struggling with the press now. Simonis all the way to basket. They might get a charge. Yes, they do. All of a sudden, Tates Creek has a 46-40 lead. Hills can't seem to find their rhythm on offense. So a 6-0 run. Into Combs. High-low off the foot of Smith. Simonis all the way, and it's good. He has 19 points. Hills cuts the lead to 4, 46-42. Combs, Duong in the corner. Back to Parrish. Duong. They're going to get Eric Hackett for the walk there. So the press really doing a number on Western Hills. Dickin almost walked. He didn't know he couldn't move along the baseline. Simonis double teamed to Dickin. He gets a three up. That's good. Dickin on the board, 46-45. The lead cut to 1 here. Matchup zone. Looking for a trap. Cross court to Hackett to Parrish. Back to Hackett. Loses a handle. Parrish guarded by Dickin. Hackett pulls it out. Guarded by Perkins. Parrish wide open. Off the back iron. Maybe losing a little of his touch. Duong. Off the back iron. Simonis had the rebound, but stolen away by Hackett. I'm sorry, R.J. Smith. Turnover. Nope. Looked like a turnover. It wasn't. Simonis now controls it. Guarded by the Parrish. It's a good matchup. Pull up. Short. Campbell had a chance at it, but didn't. Only 2 fouls in this quarter so far. Duong for three. It's good. Six-point lead again. Dakin works off a pick, turns it over. Hackett all the way. They're going to get Dickin on the foul, I believe. Only the second team foul of the half. Actually, they called that on Gabbard. That's his third foul. That's a big foul. Hackett is off. Jaden Myers and Keith Wickers are in. Perkins and Gabbard are out. Hackett looking for his 10th point of the game. That's off. Ball hits the floor. Nobody rebounds it. Simone is guarded by Parrish. Picks up his dribble to Campbell. That's a layup drill right there. Walter Campbell gets his 16th point. Duong off. Campbell with the rebound. Hills with a chance to cut it to 2 or 1 here. Simone is looking for a pick. Gets it to Campbell. Working on Combs. High-low. Back out to Simonis. And they're going to get Parrish on the reach there. Substitutions for the Commodores. Jacoby Commodore in and Josiah Taylor. Every time Simonis gets the ball, they hedge out on him. They are not letting him drive the ball at all. You can tell he's frustrated. Wickers throws it away. Parrish comes up with it, and it's good. Parrish has 26 points. That's 6 above his average, and we still have the fourth quarter to go. And Wolverines have to take a timeout. So we'll take a quick break. Oh, no, you want to do replay. We'll show you a couple of the things that have happened here in the third quarter. Steele with a layup. Nice rebound. Nice job. Nice hustle there. Corner 3 for, I believe that's Duong. Scramble for the ball, and here's Parrish over Simonis, and he gets the 2. Parrish with 26 big points, leading the Tates Creek Commodores. Zach Simonis has 19 points. Walter Campbell has 16 points for the Wolverines. So, a few more replays. All right. 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Wolverines trail by 6. They'll inbound it. Dickin brings it up, working on Duong. Wickers just dribbling too much. Stolen. Commodore with the basket. Give him 9 points. Nice drive there. Off. Campbell with the board. That's off. Scramble underneath. Probably could have been a foul. Wasn't called. Smith brings it up. Now Parrish. And Jacoby Commodore takes a 3 right at the end of the quarter. That'll do it for the third. 55-47. Tates Creek over Western Hills. We'll be right back.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
(55-47), Tates Creek over Western Hills. Commodores looking for just their third win of the season against 6 losses. Wolverines trying to even up their record at 4-4, but trailing right now. Perkins back in the game for Hills. Campbell works down low, and that's good. I expect you will see a lot of that in the fourth quarter. 55-49, Parrish handles out front. Commodores in no hurry. Right between the legs of R.J. Smith, and that's a turnover. So Western Hills with a chance to cut it to 6. Inbound into Perkins to try to take some of the pressure off Simonis. Dickens handles it. Now to Perkins. They're denying Simonis the ball. And they're going to get Perkins for 5 seconds. The Tates Creek bench was very excited about that call. Camden Combs checks back in. Sam Parrish has been quiet for a little while, but he had 26 points to start the fourth. Tates Creek kind of milking this lead, 6 points. 3. Eric Hackett, give him 12 points. Perkins. And they're going to get Jacoby Commodore on the foul. His third, team third, only 3 team fouls and only 2 team fouls on Western Hills in the second half. Dickin a long 3, that's good. It's his second 3 of the game, 6:43 to go, 58-52. So now, wild drive. They're going to call Campbell for out of bounds. I didn't see it. Long 3, and that's good. Eric Hackett, he has 15. Simonis all the way. Looking for a foul, no call. Parrish brings it down. Hackett again. 18 points for the young man. So the 6-point lead has become 12 quickly, and we're under 6 minutes to go. Dickin tries to get it into Gabbard. Gabbard gets it back. Campbell runs over his defender. No call. Tates Creek calls a timeout, I believe. Yep. Tates Creek takes a 30-second timeout. Here's 3 quick 3-pointers. Check it out. Hackett 1. Hackett 2. Hackett 3. 3 in a row, baby. Really nice shooting job. Hackett went from 9 to 18 points in about 2.5 minutes. 64-54. 5:47 to go. Tates Creek with the ball. Wolverine's going to press here. Dwong gets it to Parrish. Thinks about it. We'll see if the Wolverines can stay in this zone down 10 points, because this is a good way to take time off the clock, just to run your offense out at the top of the key or past the three-point line. Yeah, Tates Creek not even looking to motivate the ball toward the rim. Combs has it stolen. Campbell gets it. Simonis looking to drive. He's guarded by Hackett. I'm sorry, guarded by Smith. They're going to get Smith on the foul. It's a credit to Simonis that Tates Creek has basically tried to take him out of the game, but it's the frustration and the body language is just tough for him right now. Simonis with a long three, that's off. Campbell with the rebound. No, he dribbled. No. They call a walk, but he was dribbling the ball as he stood up. Jeff Cody argues the same point that I'm making here, and neither one of us are going to get that call changed. But I don't think that was a walk. He dribbled as he got up. So you don't have a pivot foot or a pivot knee or any point of contact with the floor as long as the ball is being dribbled. Stolen away now. Dickin with the steal, and he has it knocked out by Parrish, but Western Hills will retain possession. 4.5 minutes to go. And it's go time here for Hills. Campbell puts his shoe back on. Simonis inbounds. Gabbard. Dickin. Simonis drives. Fouled. No call. Gabbard knocks it out to Dickin. He's short. Scramble underneath. Combs comes up with it, and he's fouled by Campbell. That'll be his third foul. Third team foul, so no free throws. Just a little over 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Tates Creek with a 10-point lead. Parrish fouled. They're going to get Simonis, I think. Simonis' second foul, fourth team foul. Just a little over 4 minutes. That's off the back. That's his first free throw miss of the day, I believe. And that one's good. 27 points for him. No press this time. Dickin works it across the timeline. Wolverines have to go here. Gabbard drives it. And he will go to the line with the clock stopped, which is exactly what Western Hills has to have happen here if they want to be able to make a comeback here with 3:55 to go. Gabbard's off with that one. Gabbard averages 10.7 points per game. Missed them both. Got to have those. Almost got his own rebound. Scramble on the floor for it. And it's going to be held ball. Possession to Tates Creek. So good hustle on the floor there. Wolverines are going to press full court now, looking for trap opportunities. Combs has it, makes a nice move, runs over Gabbard, and that's a charge. Gabbard with no fear just stood right there and got run over. He knew what was coming and took it. And there's a timeout on the floor, and we'll take a break and come right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
I'd repeat to you what was said during the timeout, but I can't. Tates Creek coach with a 11-point lead, not happy. Now the referee and the coach are having a conversation off camera. There's been a technical foul called. Zach Simonis gets his 20th point on the freebie. So in a gym this quiet, you can hear every word that is said, and I think the Tates Creek coach said one of those words you can't say. J.R. Gay said one of the magic words, and everyone in the gym heard it. Obviously, we won't repeat it here. Gabbard gets the inbounds. Perkins gets the lay-in. Wolverines press. So that was a 4-point swing. Combs to Parrish, who isn't so much trying to score as he is trying to run out the clock. Guarded by Dickens, gets around him to Combs. Gabbard is knocked down, no call. There is no shot clock here in high school basketball. And they're going to get Perkins for the hold. So the clock will stop, but Western Hills only has 5 team fouls. So it will remain Tates Creek possession. Now the Wolverines in a man-to-man situation where they have to guard closely and get turnovers because there is no shot clock. They're going to get Perkins for a little touch foul. That was almost no foul whatsoever. The referee telling Coach Cody that the kid knew it was a foul. It's interesting in COVID time that in an empty gym, you literally can hear everything. It's not empty, but it's so quiet. All you hear is the squeak of shoes and coaches yelling, and occasionally you pick up on what the referee has to say. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now they make an attempt at going to the back of it. Oh, what a block! Simonis with the block. He's driving. Gets it to Gabbard. Back to him. Guarded by Duong. That's a mismatch. Simonis can't get around him, though. Throws it away. Stolen. Hackett with his 20th point. That was not the way that possession needed to go for Western Hills to get back in this game. Perkins drives it behind his back, gives it to Dickin. throws it away. Smith with the steal to Parrish. 29 for Parrish, and it's an 11-point lead with just a minute and a half on the clock. Perkins fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. Perkins for two. He has 5 points. Shorted that one. I thought he had 2 free throws coming, but that was apparently a 1-and-1 situation. They called that on the floor. Wolverines have to guard closely or foul here. They don't have any choice. They have fouls to give. We're under a minute, and that's going to be, it should have been over and back, but they're going to call a foul on Perkins. If all Perkins had to do was let him touch it on the other side of the 10-second line, and it would have been over and back. Keith Wickers will come back in for the Wolverines. Parrish looking at an opportunity for his 30th point of the game. That's off the mark. And that's going to be, thought Dickin touched it, but he didn't. I'm on the backside of the play, so I couldn't see. They're going to call Simonis for a push-off. Cody wants to argue with the referee. Referee not having it. Lots of frustration here today. I mean, I don't think this has been a badly called game. It's sometimes been a loosely called game. I didn't see much of a foul. We're looking at a replay on our screen. We'll maybe get to show you in a second. And Simonis is called for his 4th foul. Called for a hand check. It's the 9th team foul, so it should be one of the bonus here. Parrish to the line. Again, looking for his 30th point. Hills trails by 11. 52.5 seconds showing on the clock. Off the mark. Gabbard with the rebound. Dickin behind the back. They're going to call Duong there. Now the referees are calling every single foul. 9th team foul. Simonis to the line for 1 and the bonus. $22 points for Simonis. He averages. And now they're going to call R.J. Smith for unsportsmanlike foul language. It's a technical foul that also becomes a personal foul. And he has fouled out of the game. He had a conversation with the referees. The referees have really tried to get control here in the 4th quarter. Simonis gets his 23rd point. 41.4 seconds to go, 69-60. So Simonis misses that one. And now we will have the Okay. 24 points for Simonis. And there's a timeout on the floor. And we'll take a timeout and come right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network. (69-61). Some chippiness here at the end of the game. We've had a couple of technical fouls, a lot of referee arguing. I don't think either one of the coaches is going to be have any kind of glowing reviews for the referees after this game. It's been pretty loosely called up until the fourth quarter, and now every touch foul is called. So it's just one of those things that happen. Duong with the steal. And he's just going to hold it until he's fouled. Campbell ties him up, and that will be Western Hills ball. Trailed by 8, 23 seconds to go. It would border on a miracle here, but they're looking for that miracle. Simonis runs it into the front court. He's just looking to go to the basket no matter what. And he's fouled. And they're going to call Duong for that one. That's his fourth foul. Just remember, folks, we got into the fourth quarter. There were only 2 team fouls apiece. Simonis with his 25th point of the night. Or the afternoon, I should say. And give him 26. And we have a timeout on the floor. 16 seconds to go. We want to show you a couple replays. So this has been basically the MO for the fourth quarter. Lots of pressure, steals, and layups. There's a steal. All the way down to Parrish for the easy 2. That's his easiest bucket of the night. So we came out of halftime tied. The lead has been as big as 12 points. It is now 6 points, but only 16 seconds to go. So barring a miracle, we're probably looking at a Tates Creek win, but that's why they play the game to the end. Each coach or bench has received a technical. There was a technical called for foul language, which you never hear much of in high school sports. Just not one of those things that happens. Up next is Pineville. And they take on Shelby County. Inbounded to Jacoby Commodore. Dickin fouls him. That's his first foul. So this would just about do it. Any make here probably seals this one for Tates Creek. Simonis back in, 10 points for Commodore. Give him 11. Campbell handles it. Simonis now guarded by Parrish. Drives it, and he's fouled. 7 seconds on the clock. 71-63. Simonis will see that he ended up with almost 30 points, but I don't think he'll be happy with this performance. 27 for him. (71-65). And a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break and come right back on the Bluegrass Sports Network. .9 seconds to go, a 6-point lead for the Commodores, and they have the ball. Inbounded, nobody near him, and that will do it, folks. 3, 2, 1. Tates Creek 71. Western Hills 65. And that'll do it, folks. Just quickly give you the scores. Sam Parrish had 29 points for the Commodores. Zach Simonis, 28 points for the Wolverines. Walter Campbell had 20 for the Wolverines. Keith Wickers had 4. Eric Gabbard, 2. Jake Dickens, 6. And Colton Perkins, 5. For the Commodores, after Parrish's 29 points, Jacoby Commodore had 11. Eric Hackett, 20 big points. R.J. Smith, 3. Duong with 6, and Camden Combs with 2. I'm Lanny Brannick. We'll be back about 1 o'clock with our second game, which is Pineville and Shelby County. Looking forward to seeing you then, but for now, we'll leave you with some highlights of the game. Thanks for watching, everyone, on the Bluegrass Sports Network.